quite insane. All right, then. Let's get into it. Surreal, he'll be making his way up and towards the B sites, and it's the Glock who's going to try and cause a bit of damage. He actually has snuck through all the way towards CT. This is quite problematic. Electronic has been very good on pistols in this tournament. Can he deliver here? Apparently not. Kiabi will take him down, and the bomb has been planted, Chad, and they've got the 5-on-4. Sumda Young will be waiting towards the cave position. The retake will begin momentarily, but Endpoint have given up a lot of these scenarios.
They should be good for this one right here, Endpoint. You can see Simple still taking his time over towards mid. The 2 in cave, they've been here the whole time. Smoked off, finally fading. Flash towards spawn, and the peak's going to come off the back of that, but they need to get a move on. Bomb is already halfway gone, and Bit needs to find a fight. The double swing coming through. Crucial just peppering away, and they'll run him down. Great work from Surreal here. The last 3 just marooned in cave. Should save, get away, save the Kevlar, because this is going to be Endpoint's first round.
You said that T-side start would be a problem, but at least for now, it's looking quite good. And Endpoint, to be fair, when they're winning pistol, 3 of them go down. That's not what we like. You like to keep that armor ideally, but I totally agree. I think like for them to be this #1 team in the world, you can't rely on that. They need to be a more consistent fragging unit and play more traditional Counter-Strike, and he's maturing as a player, and he probably understands that as well.
Dear.
Good job from Nuts. I told you he'd be a nuisance there.
He's actually given an open runway in towards this A site with that 1 kill. Bit to respond from Donut, but they're maybe closer than he was expecting. A 1-for-1 trade, and they're in.
That will do. The trades favor the T side, especially on a map like Ancient as well. This is a big kill here. Electronic with that AK-47 decimates Crucial. He only had the Galil, and now they're advantaged heavily in favor of NaVi with these Galils remaining. It is Kiabi and Mighty Max. Kiabi's been pretty decent, considering, or relatively decent considering expectations. I would say Mighty Max not so much.
I just keep returning to what Yanko said. SDY is the lowest rated player for NaVi, who is higher rated than everybody on Endpoint, right? So for me, as soon as Yanko said that, that sums up this entire matchup here.
I know.
So they've made their way towards the B site at least, right? They've been able to force the rotations over towards A. They bit down heavy there, NaVi, but they have the man advantage in this retake. They have a kit, they have a smoke, everything they could desire to pull on their first round.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Endpoint whatsoever. They would have to have an ungodly crossfire at this point, Chad. They can't sit back either. They need at least 1 frag to go in their favor before the retake begins. Max understands that. He's going to have to challenge somewhat. We'll see whether he can get any sort of spam work in. He actually received a lot of damage here. That'll probably be him done momentarily. Nice work from Kiabi, though. If Max can stay alive, this could be a bit of a nuisance here. Kiabi smoked off, but not for long, and they're going to be focusing towards Max. He has to fight, does significant damage, and the wallbang comes in. Kiabi, he can actually pull this one off. And there it is. The spam comes in.
Running the bloody faucet, mate. It's ridiculous.
Well, then here we go. It's going to be the next gun round here, as mentioned. Oh, nuts. They did save 3 weapons and similar scenes here in the next round. Follow-up, smoke, spam, kill.
That's a move. This is their own smoke, right? They've thrown that smoke. They tried to flash him through for space, and he's been accounted for. He's been dealt with. It was very, very easy there, and it's a limp opener, right? So it's a great start for Endpoint with the 5, but if these rounds continue to kick off like this, it is going to be difficult. We need to see some pep in the step, and chance for Crucial there on the AWP as Simple goes flying past.
And bear in mind, Chad, NaVi did give up Ancient as well to Fnatic yesterday, 16-14, right? So if ever there was a weakness, this could be the map for it. Just going to state that.
Well, SDY's got one of the most favored positions to play here in towards Cave. It's a pressure point. It's difficult to get the multi-kills, but he's going to get called upon to do exactly that. Damage done to Max, but he will get revenge. SDY silenced early, and we find ourselves into the 4 on 3 right now. The Max nade. It's beautiful.
The mighty grenade sent across the map to take down the star player of NaVi, and it looks like a slight B finish here. We do have 1 player towards middle, holding, waiting. Perfecto, though, stuck in a difficult spot, but that's the low HP Max going down here. Crucial responds in kind. They maintain that man advantage for now.
They have to finish B, though. I don't think there's time to rotate back, so are they going to take their time? They're just going to get peeled apart 1 by 1. Bit gets a free fire onto Kirby. Bomb trying to rotate now as 2 of them head through Donut. They know that both players were over towards the B site. 20 seconds, so there is time to get the bomb across here.
There will be a plant. Good smoke down towards Donut. I'll buy them some time to reposition. But what kind of setup can they bring to the table? Crucial with 1 op
They're going to disrespect this, yep.
Oh, that was the one. The opportunity. Likely won't strike twice. Oh, Perfecto offers himself up, though, and Crucial nails that one. It's Bit left in a 2 versus 1. A lot to do here. Has no kit and now no health. 6-1 to Endpoint, Chad. You've got to say that's a good response.
I think at the highest level, you might get, like, donated skins or something along those lines.
Thinking. I think someone maybe kind of came together and said, this might be a nice idea.
Yeah, let's have a matching set, shall we? Well, Electronic is Stifled Nerds, who has been a hero, 102 ADR up until this point. He's already dead, has to sit back and watch as the rest of his team, they do have this B lane control, but the bigger issue is the fact that Bit is pushed up in A main. And with him here, he's going to have all that early info that it will not be an A finish.
He's going to get him again, isn't he?
Yep.
Right, probably leave that one now, Crucial, I would say.
You'd gladly take that duel every day of the week, and we don't often see heads-up AWP duels like this, but Simple knows he's going to be on that box, so I'll just go fight him, guys. That's fine.
Especially the smoke's down as well. I'll just click the button when I see him, I'll be fine. This looks like another save situation, but maybe they're getting a bit tired of that. We'll see whether there's anything to be said towards the cave. I'd say Simple has something to say about it. Samda Young tucked in the corner, but it is oftenly checked even when a bait has been made. They're not going to go any further, though. 35 seconds remaining, just going back towards middle. Are there any opportunities? Anyone stepping out of line?
Here they go again.
Towards Donut. They found the most success on this side of the map, to be fair.
But Biz tucked into main, which means it's 180 degrees they're going to have to clear here as they come on into the side.
Double kill potential, Chad.
They got to get the bomb down first, don't they? And it's the problem. Max, you've got to win this. You've got to win this fight right here. The bomb needs to go down. Bit jostling from the A main position. The bomb is going through. It's been planted. 40 seconds on the clock. Perfecto's able to find Kirby here and Max, so it's not working out now. But the plant's good, all things considered. And Surreal left in a 1-on-4. Let's see what he can do with this.
Not much, I'd imagine, with the Galil, and they know exactly where he is now as well. He might just be looking to save the weapon. And indeed,
out he goes.
I guess there's an AK where Kiabi died, perhaps.
He's going to have a look, see what he can find. Maybe he wants to see if Crucial's AWP was left over towards the ramp. Yeah, neither team really has a loss bonus to their name. We're into round number 13.
Oh, let's go.
And again, this little mid-maneuver, pulling it off. Nerds has got the better of Electronic this time round.
Okay, 5 and 4. Electronic removed. Dispatched of early. And we've got 3 players towards the B door. They've not been isolated here at all. They'll be boosting over and seeing if anyone's exploring towards the B-round position. A safer spot this time. Don't want to feed Simple any more AWP frags on top of that box, perhaps. Simple, though, on the other hand, is actually towards the mid cutout. Likely to be a B finish here. All 5 players here. And the fact that you have no information on the flanks coming in from the A side, which is a very common maneuver, you'd have to be moving the next 15 seconds or so. Simple. Oh, what's he doing?
What on earth?
Now, that's the tilt factor, I would say, Chad. That's not really a maneuver.
He just jumped up and gave it away. I don't think he expected anybody close, because SDY just did like a close jiggle, which I assume is the line that Simple was worried about. But never mind, the fights are still going. Perfecto, the highest rated player for NaVi, gets 3 massive kills. The round is up for dispute right now as, again, Endpoint, tail between the legs, back towards this A site. It's open. They can get in and they can get the bomb down. Bit is just adjusting to this now.
Okay. That's insane. That's going to be the play of the map so far. Wonderful scenes there. As Perfecto mows him down with a silenced M4. It looked like the round was almost done and dusted there, but the bomb plant has come in. They've won a 3-on-2 so far. And we'll see Kiabi and Mighty Max to receive this time. Couple of flashbangs available. Kiabi with a stellar round in the previous. He'll be boosting up Max and hoping to get the first kill if possible. Takes down the MP9. Surely doesn't get the second, but he gives Kiabi a winnable situation here, but the smoke makes things very difficult and uncomfortable. He knows exactly where he is now. He has got the kit. Maybe it's a full defuse here, Chad. I would say he probably goes for it.
Yeah, he's trying to get him towards the box, but he's in the open bit, diffusing in a bit more of an odd angle, and Kirby can't find him. The round, thanks to Perfecto, is confirmed. But either side, really, a couple of Galils out as well. Again, this same smoke towards mid. Electronic addressing it up close and personal this time. The MP9.
Another opening frag.
Yeah, well, that was Nerds from mid, right? Who just killed him, and Electronic's like, how did that even happen? How did that? I was close mid. How did that happen? It's a fair question.
It's a fair question.
They're just going to stay staunch. They're going to keep in this setup here. So they're relinquishing A completely. They're down a man. Beer's going to have to hit some crispy ones. Known for his aim, known for the taps, known for that headshot percentage.
Keeps himself up there with a shot. Ooh, you can hear that ding coming through the wooden boards there towards Pocket. Crucial takes a boatload of damage down to 30 HP. Sub 1 minute mark. Kiabi has been impressive so far. He'll explore towards the cave. Hope he's got his torch with him.
They really love the misdirection, don't they, Endpoint, right? Like they'll feel it out, and then if they don't like what they see, they just happily drop back.
And they seem to be walking into open bomb sites more often than not, Chad. Not gonna lie, especially towards A. Kiabi just showing a bit of presence towards K before he'll join the other lads as well, and it's bit to defend.
Yeah, well, 5 kills to his name here. That AK, we already have spoken about it in his hands. They've smoked Red House. He's aware that mid and A are both possibilities, and he's been left on an absolute island. If Endpoint deal with Bit right now, this round is done, but Bit might have something else to say. Nert's not too far around the corner. There's one headshot. 4 more to find. They're starting to make their presence known. Smokes, flashes, nades come into the site, and Bit with another crispy. He's going to look for more. Stepping out, Perfecto. He's assisting here as well, and he's going to get it done. That's great work from the anchor player on the A side. Oh, no faith in Endpoint here, and maybe some in SDY. He should have actually gotten past him. Him and Simple are meant to guard the doors here. The backline is open now. Max has been able to find a bit of traction through that problem. Simple's going to have to do a lot. The Glock, sure, he's outside the doors. They will have to deal with him, but they can just waltz on past. They've kept Simple busy, and they've even taken him out of the equation.
Ooh, okay then, it's down to Electronic. The birthday boy will have to deliver on all fronts at this stage, but I think the only thing on the menu tonight is 100% British beef as they're coming for him. They're going to take him down, surely all the headshots, and the bomb has been defused. Shadow was a little bit too close as well and fend off any aggressive players at the very start. SDY, oh, he's making a lot of noise here. He's above on the ledge position, and that's Nerds once again opening frag, but Electronic will deal with him.
Good awareness from Nerds and a great trade from Crucial. So they've been able to stifle the initial game plan from NaVi. They wanted to try and pincer this mid control from the B lane as well with the cave smoke. And, well, at this point, they've been left with not a whole lot. Going to walk back to Surreal, who's actually hit a couple of nice shots over towards this A side, whether it's T or CT side.
Yeah, Surreal, underrated player for sure. On his day, he can be very handy. We'll see what he can make of this one. Nice smokes, just to buy a little bit of time. Allow him to maneuver out of donut if required. Can jump above that somewhat as well. Here we go. I think he's got him. There it is. Well played by Surreal. Bit had no idea. And that's good awareness of Max as well. Doesn't want to challenge that at all. Just buying time in that position where he can just lock them out. 4 versus 2. Perfecto and Simple. As you mentioned, Perfecto has been doing a lot of good work in that first half. No one yet to really frag in the second. They just need to hold on at this point, Endpoint. 40 seconds remaining. One player towards Donut. Nice angle, but doesn't necessarily need to challenge the kills. Run the timer down. Good job. Yeah,
good wombo combo. That entire setup, Crucial was just waiting to swing off of the contact of Surreal's jiggle. It works perfectly. Now poor Perfecto. Not a whole lot he can do here.
I bear in mind as well, like, I know Endpoint are kind of the whipping boys of the group, and everyone likes to make a joke about it. They took Spirit to overtime twice yesterday and took a map off them. That's not an easy task, Chad. That's a difficult one.
Yeah, well, how things started yesterday on Overpass, it was very flat, right? Yes. It was not a good showing at all, and then they...
But this really is the big round. Manny's not great on the Endpoint side. They have had some close ones. Ooh, Electronic, I never like when players are in that position. Always scares me. A lot of damage being inflicted, and it will be Surreal. Another one gifted at the start of the round. I dare say another Crucial. He does hit the shot, at least down to 11 HP.
So here was the whole game plan. Oh, no, it's just pushing through. No game plan. Don't worry about it. This absolute menace.
Oh, my.
Yeah, they just have thrown everything out the window here. They have made crazy Counter-Strike happen. Bit will get a trade back. Surreal's still here in middle, and we'll return to that later. He's going to tuck in towards the cutout. Up and over from the ledge position is Perfecto. Yeah, he sniffed out his prey, and he's grabbed one back. So 16 kills for Perfecto now. How much does this guy have to do? Got a lot of room here. They can continue to force the CTs to ask the questions of where they are. They're going to answer them on their own. Aggressive down towards the B lane push. Max is going to continue a jaunt through towards T spawn. And that might end up being the right play because SDY is allowing Perfecto to work right now, who has this top red room. Time slowly siphoning off the clock, 45 seconds.
Mighty Max quite far away from the action as well, all the way in the murky swamps of T spawn. And Perfecto, oh, that's a nice shot from Crucial coming through. It's going to be set up for him. And now what can he really do with this one? The bomb's down. Crucial is aware of it. And
Max's flank is good now, isn't it?
Exactly. Now they can create the trifecta. There's not really anything to be said here. There shouldn't be a world where Perfecto wins this one.
Look at the movement.
Really nice. I was going to say Crucial hits those.
But this is the thing, and I wanted to return to this.
The series, in fact, they've got a map off here, like just to silence the haters, as it were.
Well, they might get knighted after this.
I think they should do.
The Queen, she's watching.
Oh, it's an opening frag as well. Birthday boy sent packing early. It's going to be a 5-on-3. Surreal has been lights out for me. A player so underrated and continues to frag here. This could be an awkward exchange for Nerds, though. Damage inflicted, to be fair, takes Simple down to 22. Round not done by any stretch, but still looking good for Endpoint. 1 minute 20. Towards Red Room we go again as Bit explores their options. Hunting for territory. The bomb all the way back in the T ramp. Just to know, can't really do much.
Simple just smoked behind Bit, which might make them believe that nobody's actually been able to lurk through.
Yeah, I think you always have to be aware of the Red Room, though. You always got to keep an eye on it to some extent. You can't just walk past without checking the corners.
Surreal looks aware with his positioning right now over towards CT spawn. So, yeah, it's a possibility. They have very good awareness to close this one out, Endpoint. This is quite the victory.
Less than a minute, Perfecto recovers the bomb, and he's going through T spawn up towards, well, middle or A. I'd suggest A, considering Bit's position, simple and towards the A tunnels as well. And it's crucial with the AWP. A nice spot. I don't think they'll smoke that off. They have got one smoke, but you usually smoke CT spawn, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's likely maybe they throw a Molotov at best here, but this very... Oh, don't even worry about that. That could be the round. Bit, the linchpin, dead. They know what crucial is now. Simple's taking a shot. He's still low on HP. Cannot push the molly. Cyril's got another kill. 21 kills. Can he make it 22? It's just Perfecto in a 1-on-4. Endpoint are about to win 16-7 against NaVi.
It will be surely a scrappy finish. Yeah, of course it is. It'll be right down to the wire, I reckon, Chad. He's got a couple of kills in him, Perfecto. But I think they've done it, ladies and gentlemen. 9 seconds remaining. It would take something amazing at this point. But speaking tunnels with him, and they're just showing a bit of presence towards shore, which is quite common before you go into a B split, Chad. That is looking quite likely here. They've got smokers ready for CT spawn.
Wasn't expecting that, was he?
Oh, my.
Yeah, just dry around the corner there. I don't think Electronic was expecting a player close. Couldn't draw the crosshair. Bit goes down as well.
The bomb.
And this P250 is simple. Has a whole lot of work to do, but Nertz's Julies couldn't think of a better weapon for the job. Just going to start mowing them down. Plenty more where that came from, and Simple aware needs SDY to activate, who's already been put to 36 points of health.
Good stuff.
And now it's just the big man himself to be deleted by Max. Another pistol going Endpoint.
It's bare bones in terms of incendiaries, but not short in the headshot department, apparently. That's a lovely shot. Simple. He offers himself up a free. There's no flashbangs thrown there, Chad. He's just going for a dry peek, which is fine, but it's a round they end up losing. Could be problematic. Thankfully, the AK is recovered. It's crucial about to just head through. I was about to say that's a bold play.
Yeah, curious one. Definitely so. But this game has been curious. I feel like we're in a bit of a Twilight Zone.
I was about to say the Twilight Zone would be accurate. I've started watching the Twilight Zone recently. Have you seen the TV show before?
What, the one from like the 60s?
The 50s.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I haven't really kept up.
I've been watching the original series the last couple of months. It's real good. Check it out.
Some classic TV, black and white, I would believe.
Yeah, every episode's black and white. It's a little bit chilling, a little bit weird. Very cool. That's speaking of weird, as you mentioned, this game has delivered on all fronts in that department. Advantage for Endpoint. 5 versus 4.
Said that more often than we thought we would this series so far.
They still have 2 smokes in the incendiary. And in terms of the incendiary, that's towards long. Kiabi, he has a smoke, but that's just been thrown.
They want to try and split B here, but that denial right there is going to stifle them. They are going to go out the mid doors. The flash is at the ready. They still have the presence from the upper tunnels of Perfecto Scout here. 27 seconds left on the clock, and they really need to get going.
Should be a good kill here for Bit. Through the smoke, and it's the scouting towards the tunnels, but he's in a lot of trouble here. That's going to be Surreal taken down. Nerds needs a couple. We know he's good for it. That could do nicely, Chad. He gets a triple. And now just Bit. He's got a chance to reload as well. He'll have to plant. 7 seconds remain, so allows Nerd to reposition. What a player this guy is. Really making a name for himself in the ESL Pro League, Chad. We knew he was good, but the way he's delivered time and time again, even in the defeats, that's an amazing hold.
Yeah, he's been the consistent pillar for this team. That's fantastic work. With the number advantage, sure, in their favor, but still a difficult mid to B to deal with. Much different. Xbox smoke from Simple as Bit charges out long, head down. The flashes hoping to be his safe haven. Not the case.
They're getting walloped towards long. Normally a safe haven for NaVi, it has to be said. It's a focus for them. Usually easily get that long control, get in the pit, fall back, A-split, or it's a full 5-man long take as well. They're known for that, but once again, Endpoint get the opening frag, this time delivered by Surreal, the man at the moment. Simple, looking to make light worth of them though with the AWP, joined by Sumdai Young, looking for the boost.
They're really just looking to try and exploit Max here, right? But if they've gone early, Surreal's done a good job while Flash to get that first. He's going to support. There is going to be a peek up, but Max maybe only working with sound cues here.
Game of inches there.
Simple can just hold the angle, and SDY needs to be very careful about this position. Didn't seem too focused, and Max is just going to take the better of him. The corner smoke, he had to go wide to throw that. By doing so, offers himself up, and, well, guess who's back into the party? Surreal. He's about to lock things down. Creeping on the side of the smoke, it's all Max from the pit. Simple's AWP gone too, and Max, a massive round from him. Everybody firing for Endpoint.
Another hat trick on the board. This time, it's the mighty Max. And Perfecto left looking at 6s and 7s here. He's got nothing really to offer. A nice shot will be presented, and he'll deliver. He takes a dink in the process, though, which kind of nullifies his efforts. Won't be able to do much more. Saving the AWP, crucial. That would be epic on the CT side. Try and keep this one clean, and the sniper certainly just going for it. And they have not actually won a duel this side yet, so we'll see if they can come out on top. Good flashbang, and it looks like...
Again?
No, they'll give up one at least. Yeah, Mighty Max will get the dink in, but yeah, it's the opening frag going in favor of Endpoint for sure.
That is such a chaotic area with all the flashes coming over in 2 occasions. Sure, the icon said they've been blind, but I'm curious on the replay to see just how much.
Kiabi gets 1 from this position. He's done his job. It's a very difficult spot to be in. Have they got an HE? They haven't. You'd have to do something very tricky with this one. Play the headshot angles only.
Wait, twistzz has a flash here. They're rotating back. That flash and peek didn't facilitate a lot. I thought they might try and clamp down as a unit, so that's been expended.
Good Molotov, though.
They are going to have to fight this if they want to help Kirby.
Yeah. Didn't work out for him. 1 bullet was always going to take him down anywhere on the body. A decent HE follow-up and a slight peppering of damage there, but still, full long control now for NaVi. Orb established in the pit means they can just fall back and go short if they'd like to. Don't have to commit to this.
Considering just hanging around top of the ramp, Nerds just ran no man's land straight across towards Car where they're trying to pepper through. They know someone's there now. He's poked up his head, continuing to hit shots. We'll take SDY, bit on the trade, 35 on the clock, and still an opportunity right now for Endpoint. Crucial's here, Surreal not too far away.
Have they got a secondary smoke? Because otherwise, one of them just doesn't really do anything. But I guess allows them to get closer to the corner. This crossing is going to be a bit of a nightmare here. Here we go. They'll have to throw the Molotov down and jump over, and that's what I mean. Allows them to get closer to the bomb site. This could be a second kill for Crucial. Electronic is very low indeed. The tag team duo, though, simple. With full health. Advantage I'd still give to NaVi at this one. Crucial needs to wait for his teammate to arrive. Surreal's coming up towards shore. Electronic resides in the pit.
It's not planted for Electronic. It's behind the single box. I don't know what he's going to do from here. Simple needs to tuck in towards the site. Electronic needs to take contact towards spawn. Or Endpoint could steal this one away. That is a huge spot. Surreal's aim has just been on point this series so far. And look at the plan. Just get on the bomb. Just sit it. All they have to do is get past this line of sight, and it is done and dusted. It's going to go for the 10-seconder. It's not going to be too many issues. Electronic not known to be an AWPer.
He did hit him, to be fair. But yeah, maybe a headshot against... Oh, he had no helmet as well. And that's the opening kill, this time going in favor of NaVi. For the first time, I would say. They've had equal trade, sure, but this is the first clean entrance they've had. And they'll be boosting onto blue box as well. Flashbang for the corner. No further CT presence detected. Just Crucial. He's got the AWP on the A side, which is fine, but it means they have to be more proactive on the map now. They need to reclaim territory, and they've opted towards middle. Dust 2 is a very reactive map. If you lose something like Long, and especially a frag, do need to give yourself an advantage elsewhere. That will do nicely. Nerds comes around the corner, discovers the bomb. He can't hold on to it.
It's going to still make it NaVi sweat bullets here a little bit, knowing that at this point it's already been rumbled. They know where the bomb is, they know long control's taken, and if they want to try and return to B, they have to check every single corner. That's
what that reactive play is all about, just trying to find any sort of ring or nullify their efforts and neutralize the situation. And at this point, they've completely done that. They can fall back safely.
The biggest key here is the util is being held onto. Max has an incendiary, a smoke, but that can delay as well. The HE to soften them up. Kirby with an incendiary of his own. Crucial has util as well. So they can really stall them out. If NaVi wait too long for this cross, this util can be dastardly on the cross.
Well, this time, NaVi do have the smokes to get across this time. Remember, in the previous round, they only had the one, and you saw how badly that went for them. So, double smokes required. Crucial will lose his vision momentarily. They're just throwing them on the fly here as well. So he'll throw a smoke of his own to allow him to duck and weave, and there's the nade.
Perfect nade.
Lots of damage. Incendiary will follow up as well. We'll see how effective that's going to be. Mighty Max just trying to sit above them here. It's a great opening frag. Can he get the double? Makes a bit of a meal of it, but still, Nerds will back him up. And now it's just Bit, who is an excellent player with the AK-47, but only 10 seconds remaining. Bomb out of his grasp. He won't be planting here, Chad. And he said it's the utility game, and they managed to dunk the nade on top of them. Young going to be making his presence known, and this time has all the advantages. Mighty Max a little bit late there, didn't have the backup, and it's down to Crucial from the car position to try and fend them off towards Long.
Looks like the flash work is better now, right? There were some issues with that from NaVi, giving up 2 opening kills out towards Long earlier in the piece. Always a rough one to stomach when you're bombarding so much utility over that wall. Now, they will allow Simple to get in towards Pit, and Crucial mounted up towards the A site, but doesn't want to look for a duel head-to-head, wants to allow them to aggress into his position here. And this is a different look. They've got the long control, they've got the opening kill. Nerds is still going for this mid-aggression, this time without any assistance here.
Same sort of mindset as what we saw before. Dust 2 can be incredibly difficult with a man disadvantage. He's just trying to find any sort of intel or a stray player. And the fact that Young and Simple are still towards Long,
they're not accounting for it.
He might catch them out, Chad. Like, he hasn't got the craziest position right now, but still an interesting one. Now he's starting to actually take care of that. This is a bit of a fake from Young towards A. He's going to send himself up there, Simple to back him up.
I feel like they know it's a fake. They still have 2 players holding B.
Well, even if they go down here, they're not going to rotate in, so Crucial just buying himself some time, and Nerds, he might actually catch Simple here, by the way.
They've just blocked them B at 30 seconds. They're just going to run into the blender, straight through the smoke, straight into Surreal, and the round is done. Nerds onto Simple, SDY was the fake, and he's the last man standing. They're getting owned.
They're getting absolutely wrecked. Great run so far. Nerds, oh my god, he's actually wrecked Simple again, Chad. He keeps finding at the start of every round.
And Max has just smoked Pit from long doors again, I believe.
Oh my days.
He smoked mid doors from Pit.
There we go.
The stats and the words at the moment. It's numbers, it's words, it's letters.
You're in an uncharted territory right now. No one's ever seen this before.
The game doesn't make sense. I shouldn't either.
We're all over the place. Never before seen. We're going to see whether we're going to see now whether they can actually hold on to this 5-on-4. And we've got a long stance from Young. He hasn't entered the doors yet. His teammates are trundling up towards shore. Perfecto bringing up the rear with the bomb as well. They still have the majority of the grenades, albeit only 2 smokes. And they'll need this to cross. Really do need to stress that again. Crossing with 1, it's not even worth it. Like, it might as well just be 0 at that stage. But this is looking quite nice. Focusing towards the short area. That's a great shot. Mighty Max this time drops. Crucial has to go for 2. He knows he's lost long. Nails it.
That's huge.
Stay alive now. Oh, go one better and take them all down. A quad kill for Crucial, just when they needed to stay alive here. Back to by Mighty Max towards long. I dare say it will be some sort of an execution if they've only got 1 smoke remaining, Chad, but they have got a lot of talent on this squad. Young is in front of the grenade, but still Mighty Max best him. He can get back up here. He has got to deal with Simple as well, and Crucial looking for the first kill. This time, not going to nail it. Oh, he actually headshot him. How is he not dead?
The massive Goosh. Simple doesn't have head armor here, so the Goosh of the M4 very low on HP now. Yeah, Bit and Simple low. The flash forward line up. Perfecto with 2 kills. They could be turning this one around to get 5 on the way out the door, but this could be Kirby's moment. This could be his time in the sun.
Simple just patrolling the long pits, making sure Mighty Max is contained. This is the kill, though. Very important one. And unfortunately for Kirby, his teammate goes down. So he has the information. He knows exactly where they are. Simple will just take 1 bullet to take down. He could maybe have an opportunity, but with the AWP up now, go for the defuse. Perfecto will peek him. Bait out the shot. He actually has 1 more chance of this. It's the kill.
Oh, there's no time. I don't think there's time.
There's no time.
Simple's done more than enough here. It's not a pretty clutch, but it's a clutch. That's going to be 5 on the way out the door here for NaVi. But Endpoint still by the molly. A couple of jumps not landing. But look, we don't need to talk about the details when they're winning. So they're up. They've got the space they're looking for, and they could just avant-garde execute into the site right here. Simple's here with the AWP, but he's going to have to hit a couple of bangers.
Oh my god. Kiabi had to commit to it because of the Molotov that is his feet, but Crucial be dropped first. Nuts with the reply. There's the MP7. It's still an even situation here, but maybe not for long. Nuts taking a lot of damage through the door there, but somehow survives it. Young, good positioning, lots of damage inflicted. They have the advantage, I would say, and Perfecto, the linchpin of the operation here. He allows 1 player to get towards lower. Can they take him down? I don't think so. He's going to get a double kill here.
B's open right now. They can run in and plant. They can get the bomb down. Surreal just has to cover the rotation, and both of them need to come through CT spawn. Simple's going to try and get the shot over the top of the smoke. Still worried about somebody in A. Max is B-lining it in right now. Going to jump across, get spotted, and is going to plant the bomb. This one falls to Surreal. Max has done his part.
Surreal, what have you got in store for us here? Not much, it seems. 1 kill would have done it, especially if he could take down Young, leave Simple on the AWP, but now they've both got rifles. This would be astonishing. If Mighty Max even gets close to this...
Oh,
no way! He almost pulls it off, Chad.
Fake, though. They're starting to take mid control during all of this, so the util comes out, slipping through the mid doors. The timing, it works against Electronic. Runs across. Kirby's going to grab that. 2 players on the side to deal with, but they know Electronic's an A defender. They know he's the rotate player, so they're starting to work over now towards Simple.
So Bits, he confirms that mid is at least clear for now. Perfecto will join him, but they're walking into the Lion's Den here. Simple with the AWP. They still have smokes here to try and cross over. They need to pray that Simple can only hit 1 or 2 at the very most. So drop 1 down. There's the first. Kill comes back for Surreal's favor, but still, flashbangs coming through. Huge flag from Crucial. Bits has to find multiple kills, and he can't do it. That's a clean round from Endpoint.
I do love the uppercut attempt.
Yeah. Sometimes that's how you kind of throw games. You go, should we just do a B rush? And then it all falls apart. No, why do we do that? So maybe it's for the best, but still Nerds will finally be silenced at the start of a round. 121 ADR.
Having a game.
Yep.
Lots of utility left over, even though they did lose the opening exchange. They're aware now that the AWP is on the board, and that's something that they'll have to keep in mind as they quietly slink their way back up mid. They don't have any long control. They know that the AWP was short. The best they have to boast right now is the T-side mid corridor and the upper tunnels. He's trying to look a little bit bigger than he is, just denying these close corners with some util, baiting out whatever residual remains, a smoke over the top to hopefully draw a bit of a rotation. All about misdirection and a lot of max calls here, and they have been able to make their way out long. It's SDY, can't get it done. Kirby, huge kill, levels things up, 4v4 in 44 seconds. 0 grenades really for NaVi. They've got 2 flashbangs. So Electronic knows he has to be active here. Needs to find a kill in their favor. Kirby, 50 HP. He wins this fight. This is probably the round. Yeah, Electronic edging closer and closer. Knows he needs information. Needs to confirm whether this is clear or not. Simple, though, looks like he's poised. A flashbang will come over. There's the kill. He can now back Simple up, but there's one player that's already... Oh, a missed shot. An entry point here. We're not done just yet. A couple of them. But surely they will go down swinging at this point because they haven't really been able to capitalize on those missed shots whatsoever. So there it is, a pretty clean round there from the teammates are with him. Down he goes. Stuck in a very difficult position there. Once they spotted him, it was pretty much game over. Nerds though, needs to be careful. The bullet spam at least eludes his body. So he's still healthy, round not over just yet. Well, this is where it might get very difficult to watch if you are an Endpoint fan at home, just how many rounds it might take for them to secure it. You're definitely right. This is gonna be one of those moments when they hit the double digits and you start sitting down again. Things go a bit quieter.
But it'll be more exciting if they win the game in a close fashion. So let's draw it all the way back to 15-14.
I don't want to think what would happen if we get to overtime. I don't want to see
absolute scenes.
Heartbreak for a nation. So, wrong flash delivered by Crucial here. They're up against SDY in the pit. Simple, though, backing him up momentarily. Here comes the flash. Hoping it'll be enough to avert his gaze. 40 seconds, I assume, is being thrown on. Not quite. Here we go.
Oh, oopsie daisies.
That will do.
I don't think the second one even went over the wall either. It doesn't matter. Nerd still gets the kill. The flash is there, all for show.
3 on 3.
Max is here to put on a show. This is a chance. Kirby now on the rotation. Has to stop both of these. Just has one more to deal with right now. A 3-on-2 situation for Endpoint, and Kirby trying to scamper back. Can't win the battle. Perfecto's going to get it. And Electronic from the top of the site. He has to stand tall. He has to deliver both kills. Crucial's low, the AWP is gone, and NaVi will stay alive. Let's see, Bit, only 9 kills to his name. Not the noisiest of games from the young lad.
Does he explore any further than the steps? Might be good to do so. Oh dear.
B's open. Everybody else is on A. They have to start rotating now. The door smoke's in the air. They're going to be into the site here, Henry.
Oh dear, oh dear. The big bad wolf is at the door though, Chad. Simple. He arrives. Climbing through the window instead. Nails the first headshot. Going for a second here. Spots and goes down. Crucial. Dismantles the defense there. 30 seconds this time at 3 versus 2. They can stay calm. Nerds is patrolling towards middle. The bomb on the back of Kiabi. Incendiary to delay. Can they get the plant down here? Don't take any damage, Kiabi. Let's just get the C4 planted, shall we? Nerds, they need him to step up here. Time is of the essence, and here comes the plant. Now, that's the cue for Nerds to come around, I would say. That's got to be it. Lads, what are you up to? Where's Nerds?
The doors. They weren't ready for this. Nerds comes out. He gets it done. 29 kills for Nerds. It's not pretty, but it's a 16-10 victory for Endpoint. 2-0 over NaVi. A huge up.